Howdy, it's Regano 7, and I look like a mess. I have to take a shower later, so why bother? It's been raining all day. I didn't go out anywhere, and I don't care. I'm naked face. My hair's a mess. I haven't combed it. I haven't done nothing. So let's go for the softer, more attractive side of moi. And this is the picture. This picture, I think, is about 3 years old, 3 or 4 years old. So got a little bit more lines on my face and yeah, that kind of stuff. But you know what? That is basic, guys. It shows your wisdom, I guess. Either that or just I don't know. It's genetics, a lot of it, I think, aging and what you've been through. So, meh. Okay, there. Um, yeah. Let me go with this tag here. All right. This is Leanne's tag, number 20. I haven't done a Leanne tag in many, 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 many years. Probably like I don't know. Seriously, probably since about the time I took this picture. Um, this was when I really started like using YouTube and making videos and all that. And I've got one coming up that I have a co-director, so this is good. And I haven't done it yet, but I will. Question number one: have you ever done something that you didn't want to do, but you did it anyway because it was the right thing to do? Yes, I have. Many become in spurts, you know. Um, I'm trying to think of the most recent. I think leaving activism is something I had to do. There was no questions. Um, I felt like I had let some people down. Um, I wasn't a puppet anymore, and yeah, well, I left. That's how that went. But I really didn't want to because I knew that my voice mattered. I did, but it was hard to have the voice when somebody wanted to knock you down every time, and you got absolutely zero respect. You did everything you were supposed to do, and it was not a good scene at all. Anyways, but I didn't want to do it. I still do my own activism in my own way. I love educating people, giving a testimony, whatever. I knew there was going to be consequences of this, and there were, and everything that I pretty much predicted would happen happened. Okay, but you know what? I'm stronger, and I left with my strongest point, and um, I'll get to that part. Question number two is: have you ever gone on the internet when you're sick? Oh, honey, yeah, not on YouTube. But usually on YouTube, like when I can talk without hacking or throwing up or actually staying awake. Um, yeah, I don't like half dead vlogs, although I've done them. Uh, okay. But when I am sick, I will sit and drool and stare at my computer screen and watch YouTube. It doesn't matter what it is. You know, last time I was sick, last winter, this is funny, you guys. I was so sick and so tired, and I mean, like crazy sick, drugged up. I got the NyQuil, I got all this crap on my desk, and like boxes of tissues at every stop in my apartment, which isn't that many. But I watched a Little Wayne documentary. Yeah, really, Lil Wayne. Wheezy. I don't. I must have been sick. Oh my god. All right. Coffee. Yeah. Brewed, drip, percolated. pressed, instant herbal coffee. Forget this choice unless you like chicory. Well, I don't. I've never had really herbal coffees. That might be kind of good, and I don't know about chicory. So I've heard of it, but I probably had it. I'm old, so I probably tried it. Who knows? Okay, I think brewed check, dripped check, percolated check, pressed check. Okay, next question. I don't like instant. It's like water. And decaf. What is the point of decaf? What is that? I just like the taste of coffee. Come on. Really? I don't want to drink coffee that's not going to give me a kick. Please. God, you know what? I would have like an artificial heart, lung, spleen, and still drink my coffee. Question number 4. Do you read gossip? Do you read gossip magazines that they sell in the grocery store or drugstore? I read the cover of them. I mean, I think if I read any further, then I'm just gonna like become very big headed because I realize that I have a good life. Half of this stuff cannot be true. A lot of this stuff is fabricated, okay? And, it's like, I don't know. You know, people do stupid stuff. And as long as you don't keep repeating the same mistake, like, oh, I guess 15 times, um, I don't know. It upsets me when I see people I like on these covers because you know that it's not fabricated. You know, a lot of people like just make up shit and just get something stirred so they get the exposure. And I think that's half the Kardashians' problem. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I, I see them all the time on the tabloids, and it's like, yeah, right. It's like, oh no, the tabloids, they lie. No, your publicist calls them, and this has been a proven fact, calls them and says, oh my God, Kris Kardashian is a complete alcoholic. Well, duh, look at her. She's got that red face. Like, please, get over it. Her face is orange, and it ain't from the bed. Um, you guys know what I mean. Alcoholics get that skin when they're older. Their veins start to surface. That's what I'm talking about. Um, but there are people out there that I don't think that deserve it. If you have like a serious drug problem and you're trying to get better, I don't think that should be publicized. I really don't, unless it's their book that they're writing. Um, Coffee. It happens all the time to musicians, actors, whatever. Um, it's almost like part of the course of being famous or something. But, if they're going into rehab, at least they acknowledge it. You know what I mean? And they obviously, with hopes, took those first steps themselves because you can't do it unless you want to. That's all I gotta say. So, I don't believe that those are contrived. Question number 5. Were you a good boy or a bad boy? If you were a girl, were you a bad girl or were you a good girl? Didn't somebody famous say that they're bad, they're bad? No, when they're good, they're good, but when they're bad, they're really bad. Who was it? Mae West, I think. It was something like. Anyway, I don't know. I don't remember. I was one of those people that probably should have been in rehab back in my 20s, but I wasn't. I really didn't do drugs. If you want to call weed a drug, then whatever. I don't think so. I was actually helping myself and didn't know it. Um, I was a drinker. I was a heavy drinker. And so that's bad. And you can become a real asshole on alcohol, especially if it's like every day, every other day. Um, and you get drunk and you say shit and you are lucky that your face wasn't rearranged. Mm, yeah. So, as far as my younger years, I don't remember my younger years. I don't remember my school years hardly at all. I I I know my friends' names, but I don't remember what they look like. I see. I got post traumatic stress. Um, I was. People used to say, "Oh, you were so popular. Everyone liked you." That may have been the case, but um, when I went home to, my mom and dad were not physically abusive. Let me get that to you guys. They did love me, and I know that they loved me. It was just their childhood screwing up screwed up families, kind of spilled over to the next generation. Um, and you know what? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to go into it. And it was just messed up. And that's probably why I am the bitch that I am today. And I don't put up with people's crap. No, no, I don't. I have a strong belief in God. I do what's right. At least I try to. And I do truly believe in um, ousting the corrupt. Okay? That's just the way it is. And I love my life now because I'm an individual. And without going through that, without, you know, I guess having post traumatic stress is a horrible thing. But at the same time, it's a gift. I'm telling you, I know. I'm weird. But things like that that are so bad can actually help you when you get your life back together. Make sense? But here we are. You know, I'm 45. I'm not working. I'm disabled. I can't work because of my disability. I, you know, but I'm happy. I'm actually happy because I have cast all the evil out of my life, out of myself, and out of my life. And yeah, sometimes you still get tormented, but you know what? I rebuke the evil in Jesus' name, and I will do it. Even if I don't speak it out loud, I will do it, and I will walk away. And that's it. I'm done. And I let God do his work. Number six, have you ever steamed open someone else's mail? No. No, I never did. For one, I can't reach the stove, okay? Two, I never did it, but my pseudo brother and I did steam open our Christmas presents one year. That was fun. But it wasn't so much fun on Christmas morning because nothing, was a surprise. There were a few things, small things, but no. Um, yeah, that was kind of funny actually. We were very ornery, very, very crazy. Um, I met him when he was about 15. He was going through some crap at home, so he moved in with us. And it was a weird story, but he is my pseudo brother. Yeah. But up until then, I was an only child and kind of sucked. It was boring at times, but other times, you learn to occupy yourself, and that comes in handy later. All right, guys, I've been talking for almost 15 minutes, and I love you. Peace be with you. God bless, and have a groovy day. Later.